Okay, right now I'm in front of lot 2269. This is 2269. It's gonna run from property line here to property line you see here. So that's 2269. Lot 2270 is the lot next door. So that's this lot. And it goes from property line we were just standing at. It's going to come over to the property line you see here. Both of these side property lines are going to run down 400 to 500 feet. You're going to have a substantial amount of space. The beautiful part about these lots is being that they're cul-de-sac lots. They're narrower in the front. They widen out a ton in the back, so you have a ton of usable space in the back of these properties. I'm going to walk down the center line between 2270, which is to the left, and 2269, which is to the right. And I'm going to walk down the center line so that way you guys can get a good feel for both of the properties. They have awesome views behind them. I mean, they have substantial views. You're staring back at a private ranch, a hilltop back there, which is backed up to a private ranch. It's really beautiful. So first to the right, at the front of lot 2269 is a really big, beautiful oak tree. And both lots are going to have some oaks that are scattered throughout them. 2270 I'm looking at now, which is to the left. Both of these lots are going to have really phenomenal build sites within the first third of the property. Right now I'm walking onto 2269 or 2270, I'm sorry. I'm walking onto 2270 here. Got a nice level spot here where you could clear out some of the cedar trees that are in this area, and you could build right here in this general area. Okay, I'm going to walk back to the side property line. Lot 2269 to the left is going to have the same topography. Both of them are just loaded with trees. So when you do some clearing and you cut out a spot for your home, you're going to have multiple fantastic spots to be able to build. Right here in this general area that I am though, I'm probably 100 feet off the front of the property line right now. So it's a little bit deeper in. The topography is awesome for a build site. So you could decide where you want to build. The cool part is it's going to start to drop. The topography is going to start to drop. There's a ridge line here. So if you wanted to, you could push back into this area, build along this ridge line, which is pretty level. And when it starts to drop, you clear out some of the trees behind you and it's going to open up a really amazing view. But both lots, 2269, which we're looking at now to the right, have this really nice build site. It's a good kind of level perch right here that you can build on. It's going to be nice and wide down because we're a little bit further in from the front of the lot. And it's just a really nice, level, good building area that y'all could build on. And then it starts to drop right here a little bit. Not a ton, but a gentle drop right here. And if y'all build, like I'm saying, along this ridge line, because it is nice and level, so 2269 to the left, 2270 to the right, then you'll see once you do some clearing, look at this view. It's amazing. I mean, it is just absolutely fantastic view behind this property back here. And the cool part is we're about at the middle right here. It's going to go back even further, and along the very back there is a dry creek down there. So when you see the dry creek, it's going to be really beautiful. It gives a lot of character to the property, but the view is what makes these lots really incredible, is that big ridgeline view. And depending on which lot you go with, you know, it's almost 180 degree views that these properties have, which is really nice. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom, but down at the bottom you'll see that there is the dry creek down there. Now the dry creek, it can get some flow whenever there is a heavy rain. It stays dry most of the year, but because it can get some flow when there's heavy rain, the very back of these lots at the bottom of where that dry creek is, they deem that floodplain. It does not affect your build site. You do not need flood insurance. It's just because there could be water flow down there, they deem that property, that area, floodplain. But like I say, no flood insurance. It doesn't affect your build site. You're going to build 50, 60, 70 feet above where that is anyway. It's just a really cool feature to have on your property because you can go down, explore down there. You can put a fire pit, picnic table, really nice areas down in that. So both of these lots are fantastic. They're very, very similar in what they offer. Similar in size, similar in the amenities that they're offering. The views are going to be the same. So really, really good pieces of property.